Okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. So today's brake day. We're gonna rebuild the Brembos that I showed you in the last video. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll link it up top so you can check that out if you want to. But anyway, we're gonna rebuild these brakes. We got all new hardware, pads, seals, all that stuff's going in. So let's just jump into it. And I have, fair warning, I have never done this before. I have done a little bit of research. I'm gonna give it a whirl. Doesn't seem too hard, but let's give it a shot. This could be a short video, could be a long video. Who knows? Let's just get into it. Okay, so first step, as you saw, some of the stuff's still in plastic, so I'm gonna unwrap that from the coaters, get the pistons out, get the bleeders out. Let's see, got these little things out, and yeah, we'll get going on that. I didn't order any assembly lube, the engine assembly lube. I thought some places around here would have it. They did not. So let's just get to unwrapping this stuff and get started. Okay, got the pistons unwrapped. Let's get those cleaned up. They're a little bit dirty still, and we'll keep moving. Okay, we got the pistons cleaned. As you can tell, there are two big ones, two small ones for the front, two big, two small, and then two small for the rear ones. The small ones are the same size, so don't worry about getting those mixed up. But yeah, I didn't have any brake cleaner, so I just wiped them out. They still had some fluid on them, so I used that as like a cleaner. It came off pretty easy. It was just like some gunk, so those are all good to go. I am going to run to the store really fast to grab some brake cleaner for these things. These bleeders need to be cleaned a little bit, so I want to grab some cleaner for those. So I'm going to hop to the store real fast, and then I'll catch you in a second. Okay, back from the store, got some brake cleaner. Hit the bleeders a little bit, hit them with a little bit of a brush, not much. Didn't really knock off a whole bunch of stuff, but got off the dust and stuff that I wanted to get off of there. Later on, whenever I replace the brake fluid at some point in time, I'll probably replace the bleeders as well, but they're good for now. Let's get back to assembling these things. Okay, so I've made some space here on the table. Didn't want to end up knocking something off, but let's get this rear one taken care of here. It's the same for everything, but I'll explain what I'm doing here. So I'm taking out the bolts and placing them down exactly how they came out for the rear, because I mean, it's not that hard to remember, but they are different sizes. So the two inside bolts are longer than the two outside bolts. And there we go. Now, let me grab a paper towel here. Okay, so we got two pistons, one for each side. And let me open up the kit here. Okay, so the little O-ring that goes inside is inside of that seal when it comes, so you gotta take that out. And So there's no need to put lube on the dust seals. They can just stretch right over. You'll hear it click in. I'm gonna move it around a minute just to see if it will see any more. That's good. Okay. So now first, I don't think it's necessary because this little O-ring fits inside of a groove inside of here. Not sure if you can see that or not, but it is in there. It will go in pretty easily, but I'm gonna lube it anyway just because you can never have too much lube. So we lube it up. Get it nice and slick, and then turn this over. Stick it in, and it will just pop right in. I'll shut up so you can kind of hear it click maybe. Alright, there it went. Not sure if you guys heard that click or not, but kind of popped in place. Just kind of run your finger around it, or I am anyway, to make sure it's in there right. Again, this is my first time doing this, so I'm just going off of what I saw and what's working now. So, alright, now I'm going to lube the inside of this. Try to get it around the top. Okay. And just run your finger around. I'm gonna get it as close to the top as I can, if not on the top, just so I can make sure it's all lubed. And it doesn't feel like there's any dry spots in there, like it's not, my glove's not sticking on anything, so I'm going to assume it's all lubed up. Now I'm going to lube up the piston. Same applies, never enough lube. Okay. Now, I think you're supposed to just stick it in there and then push. Maybe add like a little bit of a turn to it. I'll wipe off my hands. I got this brake fluid everywhere. And it should just go right in. So let's see. There it went. You can kind of hear the air going out of it. In there, like swimwear. Alright, and I'm going to take the channel locks and kind of tap around the edge of the seal. That's what I saw that was done. It does kind of seat it a little better. But, alright. That part's done. And so now do the same thing. Lube up the old O-ring. It's funny, years ago I would have never done this. Never would have attempted this. So far, it doesn't seem to be all that difficult. Granted, I did have the powder coat shop take them apart, so I don't know how difficult that process is. But boom. Did you hear that click? Hopefully you did. It just kind of pops in. Alright. Same process, lube the inside. Okay. Lube the piston. Stick it in there. Wipe off my hands. Okay. Now, it's in there, and push. Oh, little resistance. I hope you could hear that. That's it. In there. That's exciting. Tap the edge again, just pushing on it slightly. Gets that seal to seat a little more. That is that. Now let's put it back together. Okay, put together. Now, let's grab this little fella, these two little fellas, the brake pads, and put them in. And boom. There it is. I gotta put 2 bleeders in right there, but other than that, that's a complete caliper. All right, so that process is technically, all the same for all the calipers, so I'm not gonna film all of that, but I will explain, or I will say that on the front calipers, the 2 pistons, one's big and one's small, and they switch per side, so they're on opposite ends. But yeah, other than that, same process. Lube, put the seal in, lube, put the piston in. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the rest of this, and then I'll catch you back in a second. Fuck. Okay. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. Definitely had to use the old mallet on that. That was tough. I thought I was finished, but I forgot to put a little tiny O-ring on the rear calipers, so take them back apart and I'll show you that. Okay, so this little fella right here is the one I forgot, and it's supposed to go right there. All that for a little tiny O-ring, but it's in there now, so. All right, that'll do it. That was a little easier than I thought. In some places, a little more difficult than I thought in other places. All in all, not that bad. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna finish putting in the bleeders and doing the other little lines on there. And yeah, my rotors will be here in 2 days. So yeah, 2 days. So it's almost time to throw them on. I know these brakes have been coming for months, but it is what it is. Couldn't do anything about it, but they're almost here now. So we're gonna throw them back on the car and it should be able to be rolling again. And then we can finish the other projects we had and just keep moving. So really pumped on how these brakes turned out. Really pumped on getting them back together and soon to be on the car. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope it helped you out. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Don't forget to do all the other YouTube things. It does help out a bunch. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.